Hey church family, hope you guys are doing awesome today. This video is a quick little invitation to join us for our day of prayer and fasting happening this coming Tuesday the 27th. So let's talk about fasting for a second. It's one of those things that is really clear that you see in the Old Testament and the New Testament. It's all over Scripture. Jesus himself fasted, but it is literally one of the most uncomfortable things that we find in Scripture if we were to actually do it and apply it. And let me be clear, fasting never earns us anything from God. All we're doing is presenting ourselves in a more earnest way before Him in desperation and asking Him to break through in our lives. There's three main things that we're going to be praying for in this fast coming up on Tuesday. One is our personal relationship with God. Any area that you need breakthrough in, we're going to be praying for that. Two, we're going to be praying for Northwest Arkansas. We want to see revival. We want to see God pour out His Spirit, so we're going to be praying for that. And then third, we're going to be praying for World Mandate, our missions conference coming up in just a few weekends, and just believing that God's going to set apart that weekend to really encounter us and everybody in the Antioch movement. So join us for this fast. There's so many reasons we do it, but let me close with one more verse. In Mark 2, verse 20, in the context of talking about fasting, Jesus says this. He says, "The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast in that day." The bridegroom is He Himself, and He was answering a question about fasting. They said, "Why don't your disciples fast?" And pretty much He's saying, "It's because I'm still here. But when I leave, my disciples will fast." And so we fast because we want Jesus. We miss Him. He's not with us. And we are presenting our heart before Him and saying, "Jesus, we want you." And I've fasted a few times in my life, and every time it's been worth it because I've found Jesus more. So we invite you guys to join us this coming Tuesday. We're going to have at times in the morning at 6 a.m., also at noon, and then a big gathering in our sanctuary at 6 p.m. that night to worship together, take communion, and then go and break the fast with your life group. So please join us. It's going to be a great day seeking God together. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the week.